needs to show up. There we go. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I know. I know for a fact. Alright. Let's get going. Hello, sir. I think you stopped talking to me.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
It was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger.
Okay. Is there anything else?
I told you to beat it.
Okay, so definitely don't get a lot. Oh, there's a door.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay, but can I talk to you? You have writing scrawled on your arm. Anything else? Oh, okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay. Yes, I remember on the last stream we saw that. Hello, Amber. How are you doing today? What in the world, Doug? What are you doing? Excuse me. I am... Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And I am doing well, thanks for asking. I'm just streaming Call of Cthulhu on YouTube. And...
You have no right to treat us like this.
And looking at your guys' comments...
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Yeah, I completely understand that. I am well. And I'm glad that you're okay as far as it goes, but
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
alright, my dog generally will try to eat and destroy anything, so I hear her chomping on something. I'm just like, oh no.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clip.
No problem. So
you don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
There's the proof.
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847. It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Well, drinking can help with a certain amount of coping.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
Good night,
So long.
stranger.
If I had to win all the girls' boys, I would and fly home.
The doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
There's people talking about someone being sent to an asylum in
She
this
will
game.
do it again, you know?
Oh,
Okay,
The girl doctor.
that's good.
Cold.
That is
She
very
won't
much
stop asking.
not that again.
better to hear than what,
Trouble.
because it just screws you up mentally to drink, to cope with mental things. I'm glad that you're not doing it for that. I laugh, but it's not necessarily a laughing matter, to be honest. As someone that used to drink for coping for mental things. What's
Broken.
this?
This place seems half abandoned.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I wonder what
not,
Captain Fitzroy has got to say
and
about
I'm
this
proud of
woman
you for
cat.
acknowledging it. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Hey, that's the, I think that's the lady that is real mean out over in the thing. Sorry, I'm very glad I met you. Yeah. I like having good friends. Hello, Emily. How are you doing today?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
If y'all are curious, was what I'm doing, and while sometimes not respond to you guys immediately, it's because I'm letting voices talk in the game.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible: 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Anything? No? Okay. Oh, what's wrong, Emily?
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Huh, could do with some rust remover.
By the way, hello, baby Yoda.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Not bad, better than usual. I mean, I'm sorry if for norms, I guess, then. The second volume teaches ethics and good practice of medical staff. Can I open it? Oh. Oh, it helped me learn some medicine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Of course, the main thing we need to be doing is making sure that I keep the stream for YouTube fairly lively.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Alright, I guess I'll leave this abode. Or will I?
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Alright.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins really do?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
That's your job.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
I wonder what kind of various deals Charles Hawkins is dealing with.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Obviously.
Understood.
I will be
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
No, I don't know who the building belongs to. Who does it belong to?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Very superstitious. You guys are getting like one half of the of this.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
The
Trenches
depths.
that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
Okay, the first bit of mythology has been spoken.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater
I
Harbor.
already read that.
It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Yep, I saw it. Alright, that's it.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. So, I consult the diary. If I figure out how to get to there. Check. Ooh, mythology. Yeah, so Call of Cthulhu, the guy just talked about creatures being sheltered at the bottom of the water. So that is actually pretty intriguing to me. Right now, I need to get inside warehouse 36. Right. And it will so let me read this. 25th October 1924. Fishermen have gathered around the carcass of a killer whale. I could have a look and see what the local cops have got to tell me. Captain Fitzroy offered to share with me what he has found on the Hawkins in the archives of the Harbor Master's office, which I just did. And yes, Lovecraft. Call of Cthulhu, the game. Oh yeah, no problem, Amber. Welcome back. So, Call of Cthulhu game is based off of the H.P. Lovecraft by the same name, and I am, well, not really, because on the side of TikTok, you're only getting one half. You get to see me as I'm sitting here streaming on YouTube, but you only get to see my face and not the footage. So I get to. So if you want, you can either stay here on TikTok and watch me, or you can go to YouTube to see it. Either way, you hear my voice, and if you on here you see my face, and on YouTube you'll see my game. Oh, you guys were fighting earlier. What are you guys doing? Which one is... Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forgot about that. And this is first person, so it would be even more that way. More of an issue for motion sickness.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Everybody's afraid of this cat girl. But the girl's name's Cat. Apparently she's going around and requiring protection money from people. I'm sorry, Amber. That's not good.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
Yep. They were blocking me. Now I know I can go past where they were blocking me. This is a scary place.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned.
Yes, protection.
Why does it interest them so much?
So, Cat.
No doubt a question of
seems to be a
territory,
gangster
but I ain't
of
asking.
sorts
You want to know
on
more?
this-
Go ask the captain.
this island.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I've just been essentially told I need to...
I shall take my
that
leave.
She will not like me snooping around. Which is fair. I am a detective. Not a detective, a private investigator. Oh, come on. There's a car in the middle of the road that is blocking my way to get to the other side. I don't want you to snoop anyway. Of course I'm gonna snoop. I am... This is my job. And I did not get to snoop very much. Darn it. I wonder if I can get my way over to the warehouse. Because...
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Because I haven't been that way. There's a lot of people around. All the snooping. Hey, you, Mr...
Where do you think you're going?
Officer Andrews.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Warehouse. Why would I tell you? Man, simple words. Ooh. So, I can test my eloquence. That's what if I want to do that. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this.
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them.
Yeah, of course. Because you can't talk about them because it's the bootleggers and you are too afraid of the gangs to actually say anything about them.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
You too.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Yeah, apparently... These two drunkers are literally telling me that I have done something.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Yes. I don't know what they're talking about. They're saying that I ridiculed their statue?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
What? These two guards are more afraid of Cat than drunken sailors, and the other guy's like, why don't they just kill? If only they would just kill each other, because that makes sense. Because that's how it would work.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
Your boat?
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
These people drinking too?
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Okay. In about a half an hour, I'll be done streaming the Call of Cthulhu, so I'll be better able to
If it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to sneak into the warehouse. I don't know how. I'm assuming it's behind this gate. And they left it unguarded, so just need to figure out. Hello. Ty, how are you doing today? Oh, I can pick locks. That is a nifty.
Damnation! I broke it.
You broke it. Never mind. You can start to pick locks and then fail. So that's. Ooh, that is not the prettiest of statues. Saint Brendan, the Navigator. Okay. Oh, hey. Here we go. Wait. Come on. Obviously, that looks like I should be able to get up there. It's the only part that doesn't have. Let me up here. No. Put the lighter away. Okay. Oh yeah. How do I get up there? Okay,
you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No, what's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
Yes,
Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. obviously can't get rid of them. Because I must have failed the eloquence check.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Something's coming. Okay.
I told you to beat it.
You did tell me to beat it, but I'm not dapper enough. I'm not dapper for these people that are obviously drinking and don't know what they're doing. Like, they're just doing things because they're afraid of this cat woman. This woman that's named Cat. Oh hey, there's a door. I found a place. Oh, hello. I found a ladder. Hello, officially Mr. Bubbles. How are you doing today? I am playing Call of Cthulhu. Ooh.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's...
Well, then use it. Use the old winch to lift the grating. You said you could. Okay, fine. We will... Here.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
There. Oh, because going underground to find anything in an H.P. Lovecraftian situation, that's a good idea.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
But okay, so what's stopping me from doing this? I don't know. Don't go. But this is the first thing that I've found that has something going for it. I just need one of the crank things. It is most definitely a trap. In fact, it has a very green bad vibe, green fog going on over there. So I know once I do go down there, it's gonna be messy. But I must get down there. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's not right. Wait, if I need one of the things, Mr. Fitzroy said that I could have a look at his father's old wooden leg. I wonder if that is actually what will
broken.
Do what
This
I need.
place seems half abandoned.
Green does mean evil, according to Disney. And Star Trek.
What a macabre souvenir.
Okay, if that's not what I need. Alright. J. Let's see where I'm missing. Get there, do that. Okay, obviously not where I need to be. So I need something to bring up the grate to get underneath.
Stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Oh, hey.
That's no way to treat an out.
What could have done so much damage? What could have done so much damage?
What could have done so much
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
It's a sign.
You can't
There's
understand.
something
You're not
coming.
sailors.
Something real bad.
Okay, I need...
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Prohibition is a joke. Okay, so... Where... There has to be something. What's that? I need a pulley or something. Obviously, I'm missing it. There's... The bottom of the screen shows the sea was already evil, but green confirmed. Yes. Yes. Well, now I'm having this issue where, obviously, I'm missing something, and it's not obvious what I'm missing. I know I need something to pulley the wench up and get inside the grate. But nothing's presenting itself. But there's, at the bottom left of the screen, is a mark. It's showing the question mark. What is this question mark? Clues. There's a section for clues. I forget about this. It tells me nothing. Reach 123. Yes, it is a horror game. It is Call of Cthulhu, based off of the game, or not game, the short story by H.P. Lovecraft. Right now, there's not much in the way of horror, more of me being confused. Because I need a lever for here. But there's nothing to do so with. And I'm getting rather confuzzled by this. Because I feel like I should be able to just take it off of here or pick up this one that's right here. But they're obviously designed not to... Oh, what's that? Well, that could be useful. That might be what I needed. A ratchet device.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
In fact, it is a ratchet device, and it is exactly what I need. Perfect. And what's going on here? There we go. Mount the ratchet device. Okay. Okay, that was not exactly what I need. I need multiple things, apparently. Hey, hello, love, God, love people. How are you doing today? Okay. So that's where I got that. Ah, more. Here's that lever. That's
this handle will be perfect for the winch.
Yes. I found the lever for the winch. Let's see what kind of mischief I can get underneath the ground. Wait, I still... There's more? There's more. I still need more things. Okay, what could I possibly be missing? I have the first ratchet device. I have a cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Cogwheel, alright. We're getting somewhere, guys. Mount the cogwheel. Turn the handle.
Looks like everything is in its place.
Yes.
All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Yes. Turn the handle. You can do it.
Damn! I broke it.
Gosh dang it, it's broken. Damn, it's broken. Okay, well now what? Well... That's extremely unhelpful. But that was like my only way in.
Well, well.
Oh.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Your turf?
I had no idea it was
That's
your
news
turf.
to me.
Totally not.
For a guy who has no idea, you've been doing a fair bit of poking around. My men saw you staking out the Hawkins warehouse.
Is that against the law?
I'm no idiot, detective. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
If I don't respect the rules, I'll get punished.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe.
Let's come to an understanding.
Or maybe not.
Oh, do not stab me. Please do not stab me. Oh. That's low.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ow.
Oh, I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming.
Well,
if I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Okay. If I'm going to get into that warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her. Yep, that makes sense.
Well, well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I did miss us. Drunken people.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
So the drunken people will help me if I find them more alcohol.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
Let's do it.
Trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Hey, yo, Mr.
You
Bartender.
again.
Let's see if he allows me.
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Let's say I don't want to sell you one.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
He still thinks
Oh,
I
come on.
made a fight in his bar.
Because of a little tussle.
It was so...
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Okay. I need to find a way to get alcohol.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Do you like our song?
I do like your song.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's...
I bid you farewell.
Good night.
So long.
Yeah, that's the same place we heard before. Can I steal alcohol? What's back here?
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
There has to be a way to get this alcohol. I don't know what I'm missing if I'm not. Is it alcohol? Nope, not alcohol. Wait, so she stops me.
I bet you don't see one like her every day, do you?
Yes. Cat is an extraordinary woman.
Damn right. There's nobody more intimidating than her on the docks. Except the captain, of course. But you're lucky that she left you alive. She must think that you can be of use to her. With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Makes sense. People don't want to talk to me now that she's threatened me. Okay, well, that's extremely unhelpful. Another 15 minutes before I am
It's a
done.
sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Streaming for now, at least. I'm still not dapper enough. Come on, don't I look so debonair? Yo, fisherman. Ignore me. Yes, ignore me.
Something real bad.
Where do you think you're going?
I do not know where I'm going.
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
It may have, the case may have been closed, officer. But right now, I need alcohol because you aren't helping me, and I need alcohol to the drunkards so that they will distract the guards.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
It may be dangerous.
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Well, I don't want to leave people well enough alone. I want
something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
I want to get into the warehouse. I feel like I'm screwing up every single option that I have here. What is the goal here?
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Yeah, yes, but I've already...
You're back again.
Yes.
What can
I shall be on my way.
So,
It's like I'm getting all the same answers to do all the same things that I have already failed at doing. What do you want from me? Because I accidentally made a little bit of a tussle inside the bar, the bartender won't give me alcohol. I can't pick-lock the door behind him, I guess, and so I can't get alcohol. I can't get... I failed this strength check, so I can't get...
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Another threat, you know? I'm gonna tell the truth. Should I tell the truth to the mean lady? She just asked why I'm there. I'm investigating a murder, or the death of the Hawkins. So, should I tell her the truth or lie? Considering she could have just killed me. I think I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly.
Lying
but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
She literally just told me that I need to avoid telling people things to the first people, telling the truth to the first people I meet. I mean...
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we are gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers.
Hello,
These people
Ember.
truly worship their ancestors.
I just found my answer to what I needed to do. And...
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care.
So
but I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
If she helps me...
Do you accept?
I accept this. I accept it. I'm a dapper businessman.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues.
+3 dapper.
But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley.
Once we get
I don't know whether
over
to admire his
to
stubbornness
the warehouse.
or to have pity on
That'll
him.
conclude my hour-long stream.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You guys will have me all to yourselves.
Something real bad.
Oh, welcome back.
It's fine.
So
he's with me.
Once we get to the warehouse, I'm now indebted to her, but I'm going to be done with the stream for the game because I only really like to stream for about an hour, and then I'll be fully on TikTok, and then I will probably eat something.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. I will move that. Why do I get the feeling that she's going to really... I think I made a deal with the devil or something.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Game saved. Let's go ahead and just make certain that that works. Settings. Game. Looks like that works. Alright, return to main menu. Am I sure? Yes. By the way, Lucifer. I love the comic. I love the show. It's flipping amazing. And there we go. Stop